Hey everyone, today we have a bit of a weird video. This is kind of a PSA, which is a kind of video that I don't actually make very much, or hardly ever at all. However, let me lay out the reasoning as to why I wanted to talk about it. And I have a tiny platform, it's mostly fragrance and makeup lovers. It's kind of a motley target audience and not specifically targeted towards moms or people who are hardest hit by the economic implications of what's going on right now. Here's why I got inspired to actually film this particular video, and it has to do with the fact that in my practice I'm starting to see the fallout of the pandemic economically. Not in my practice in particular, but I mean like the population that I'm serving. And it has been devastating. There are lots and lots of online scams that are popping up all the time, more so than ever before, because people are hurting, they're baiting a lot more than before. And the banner for this video really should be, "There's no such thing as free lunch." And I'm probably going to put that into title so it's immediately obvious what exactly it is that I'm going to be talking about. In general, I'm addressing this video to you. Does not mean that I'm saying you suck, you are not doing the right thing. But in case I can speak directly to maybe someone who might hear me, even one person, who might just take a double take on some of the shit that is being presented left and right these days, more so than usual. So I've seen a few cases at this point where that sort of thing ruins somebody's life. People can be a bit gullible. I don't have the highest opinion of humanity, but there are people out there who are very gullible and who are having a hard time. The harder you're falling financially during the pandemic, the more desperate you get to try and cut your losses and find a miracle panacea solution that is just going to make everything better. Guys, the let's teach you how to live your life and build a successful business scams, the join my network and you will be, and I promise you, you will become rich scams. It is painful to see people go through it. Always, during financially devastating times, there are predators, just sharks out there swimming around trying to bite off limbs. No offense to sharks, they're actually really cool and interesting animals. Recently saw a documentary on them. Please, please, please think about what you're doing before you do it. If something looks too good to be true, please, please, please think about it more than once. Think about it for more than 15 seconds. And why am I filming it specifically today? Well, I was on YouTube and I was watching a video and one of the ads came up. And this just put me over the edge a little bit. So this ad pops up with this pretty, very young, by the looks of it, blonde lady, beautiful. And the ad was, I don't exactly remember the name of the creator who, I guess, ordered that ad, but it had to do with, I've built multiple $1-million businesses and I am such a huge expert. What she does is she starts selling her expertise of building multi-million-dollar businesses. Am I saying that this is a lie? No. Maybe she's built, by the time she's 30, 15 businesses, and then she's a billionaire, and why the hell is she on YouTube promoting her teaching services where she's going to teach you guys to earn tons of money, and specifically, this is what's really bothering me, specifically saying how you don't have to have experience, you don't have to be very smart, you don't have to have money to start your own business, which theoretically are all true. However, what are you saying? Are you marketing yourself towards stupid, poor, desperate people who lack education, lack opportunities in life, who might believe what you're saying? This is cruel. This is cruel and mean and nasty. real nasty. So based on the fact that I've now seen a few lives ruined just from my patients by similar scams, McScamminson, it is despicable. So guys, pay attention. If somebody's promising you that you are going to do so great in life without any tangible marketable skills, possibly think that that is unlikely to be true. It's highly unlikely to be true. Is it impossible? Can a person with no skills and who is not particularly intelligent or educated reach heights of financial success? Happens, but very rarely. This video is probably being made mostly because my tolerance for is running thin, wearing quite thin. And during the time where people are really hurting, the fact that the scammy McScamminsons out there are trying, even doubling up on trying to recruit and basically rob people who might not know any better or who might be in such a desperate spot that they haven't got a way out and they will take anything, even a straight up bold-faced stupid lie. In general, people who are trying to sell you nothing, please think multiple times before you're listening to them. If somebody tells you they figured out the secret to living their life in the most awesome, positive, absolutely happy and financially successful way, no, nobody has figured that out. Otherwise, we'd all be doing it. There's no formula for happiness or success, no formula for how you should live your life. If somebody's trying to sell you a quick go-to template of how you can become a star, how you can become extremely financially successful, how you can build your own business without zero knowledge of product, marketing, or any kind of idea, motivational gurus that are going to be telling you, look how super successful and amazing I am doing X, and now I'm just so happy and my life is so amazing and fantastic that I decided to share this on YouTube and buy an ad and sell my secret to how to live your life. Come on. Please think about it. Do you really think extremely successful, happy, busy people who are running their own businesses are going to have time to throw online Zoom calls and charge for that? No, they're not going to. If somebody's very successful, they're probably quite busy and they probably have lots of things to do, and they probably are not going to take out an ad on YouTube to boast and sell how successful they are. They just do their own thing. That's what successful people do. So if somebody's trying to sell you a map of how to be happy, how to be successful, how to live your life, run. Run. Far and quick. Happy, successful, financially independent people are smart enough to always recognize that there is no recipe that you can offer. There is no roadmap that you can construct. It just doesn't exist. So once you have gone through your own journey with all the trials and tribulations, you will know that where you have been and what you have done is not necessarily what other people need to do to get to a good place. So it is infuriating to me when I see really, usually it's nice, gullible people who are having problems are the ones who are being targeted. This is predatory. I'm talking to you, predators, stop it. Stop preying on the weak. Get yourself some marketable skills where you can survive in this world without being sociopathic. It's less likely you'll end up in a litigation situation. And for those of us who might look at one of those ads or one of those gurus and think to ourselves, maybe it is this 1 in a million situation where this is not a scam. I would sure like to have my own yacht. I would sure like to have multiple houses. I would sure love to help my parents. So, what am I losing? $1,000 on merchandise nobody ever wants to buy, and you are going to have to shove down people's throats. If you're not already bankrupt, you will be. If you're already bankrupt, you got bigger to worry about. Now is a prime time for these predators, and they need to back off. And we all need to make a concerted effort to protect others in our herd who might be vulnerable. We know better. Let's do better. Let's help and protect those of us who might not clue in, who might not understand, who might not be suspicious enough, who might believe that people are ultimately good. And if somebody tells you, I want to help you, give me money and I will help you, I will teach you my ways. There's infinite possibility waiting out there. The universe is just waiting for you to ask for it. I'm getting heated over this. Stay hydrated as hell. Sadly, what they're doing is not technically illegal. The moral bankruptcy alone of the individuals who participate, and by participate, I don't mean get stuck in and get screwed, but more, run those types of schemes, knowing what they're doing is wrong. And even sometimes people who get stuck in them, like certain MLMs, multi-level marketing schemes, and then they just want to get their investment back. And if they have to f people up on the way, they will. So the two things that I'm trying to really drive home in this video is A, there's no free lunch. Do not believe if somebody offers you some. It's probably got rat droppings in that free lunch. And number two, watch and listen. If somebody's telling you that they can teach you how to live your life, and that's their profession to teach you how to live your life, they haven't figured out what to do with theirs